What's up guys, Hotshotfrontier back at it again with another video. And in this video guys, we're going to be talking about 10 cards that you should buy from the Megatins. But before we go ahead and get to that one, I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's a subscriber of my channel. We're about to hit 800 subscribers, absolutely insane. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. But let's get right into the video. So guys, we're going to be talking about the Megatins, and obviously you guys already know that the prices have been falling, mainly because a lot of people are undercutting each other, and the lack of staples and dependent on meta cards is causing a lot of cards to start very low. So I want to go ahead and show you guys 10 cards that I think you should definitely go ahead and buy. Now be warned that we still have not yet seen a ban list, so a lot of cards might be a risk, but honestly sometimes it's worth it, especially if it's high rarity, and a lot of the cards in here are high rarity. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So going over our first card, we have Kashtira Fenrir. You guys already know that this card's like 12 bucks right now, pretty cheap in my opinion. I mean, come on, this card was like what, 50-60 bucks a few months ago. Definitely worth getting. Now remember, this might get hit on the ban list, people are predicting it, but if it doesn't, that's pretty good for 12 bucks. I think it's worth it. I'm definitely gonna get my copies just to have in case, but I think it could definitely either go to 2 or even 1. I think it's worth to at least have a copy or 2 just to have, you never know. Moving on to the next one, we have Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. There we go, I said it correctly. This card is very cheap right now, and it's such a good tech. It is basically a Book of Moon. It's just in a trap card, so it's a little slower, but this card is very good, and honestly I think it's worth it. Now again, if Book of Moon's everything, of course Link monsters can't be Book of Moon, so the monsters that are remaining on the field that are face up, they get sent to the graveyard. So it's pretty good, honestly, to have. Another thing to note is that if you're running 3 copies of this, plus you're running the 6 of both cards, you're running 9 interruptions in your deck, which is pretty nice. But moving on, we have Therion King Regulus. Therion King Regulus is a good card to have, plus it's a really good Omnigate. So honestly, take one, put it in your binder, wait until you find a deck where you want to use it for in the future. By that time, this card will definitely go up in price, trust me. Let's go on to the next card. We have, of course, the Drius Worm. Now, I would have put the Magnum on here, but the reason being is that a lot of people do speculate that it's going to get hit, probably either banned or to 1. But I think Drius Worm is a really good card, plus it is a prismatic secret rare, so trust me, it's definitely worth getting. I think, you know, it's worth at least having 2 or 3 copies, even if it gets hit on the list. So definitely go ahead and consider picking that up now. But moving on, we have the Illusion of Chaos. Now I talked about his counterpart, the Magician of Souls, that I told you guys you definitely should get because that was not getting reprinted, and that definitely will be going up in price. If not now, it will go up later. So for $7.50, you know, not bad to have a copy of this. You can even run a very small engine and have 1 of each. But if you want to have multiple copies, it's something that you probably want to consider earlier than later, so it doesn't go up in price, and you know, you're paying a lot of money just for a single copy of it. So consider doing that. Going on, we have the Visa Starfrost, and of course you guys know, I mean, come on, Vanadium, you have Pure Scareclaw, you have Adventure Scareclaw, you have a bunch of decks you can put this card in, and this card was easily like a $30 card for all copies at the time. So definitely worth getting for $3.30-ish. Going on to the next one, we have the Garura Wings of Resonant Life. I don't have to say much about this. This card's like the best super poly target in the game. Plus, I mean, it has very good effects when, you know, it gets sent to the graveyard. You can draw, which is pretty nice in this game. But $3, that's not bad. This card used to be easily like an $18 card, above what, $24 card. So the fact that it's like $3 and it's an upgrade, 100% get it. And now we have the Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant. Now the reason I put this on this list is that Labyrinths, you know, they're doing really well in the meta, and a lot of the cards just got reprinted. So I think that if you already have the cards that weren't getting reprinted, a good thing to do is really upgrade your deck. And this card's very good because I think if you give it time, this card will definitely go up in price. It only had the 1 printing from Tactical Masters, and now it has 2, and this is the high rarity print. So people are gonna want to go ahead and rarity upgrade their deck, and this card is really good. So I think give it a few days, this card will be going up in price, but grab your copies now before it's too late. Now we're going on to the Red Eyes Black Dragon. That's right, we're actually targeting a promo. Reason being is that this card is for this version is pretty much the highest price for this card, other than I believe like it has a very old secret rare, which is probably much higher. But in terms of rarity, this is the highest rarity, and it's a very nice copy. I think a lot of people were happy that it's the original art and not, of course, the old art that it has. But this is really nice, and honestly, for like $650, not bad. You could actually wait and see if it dips even further, or try to pick it up for someone for much lower. But yeah, that's worth having for about $6.50. And finally, guys, the last card is the Bestial Lubellion. You guys already know this card is the highest card in the set, but I mean, for 15, about 16 bucks, not bad, especially when this card was easily like 80, 90 bucks. You know, went down to about like 60, but you can put this in branded, you can have this in Dragon Link, and you're already playing Bestials too, so it kind of just helps the engine as well. So it's really nice to have, and for, come on, 15 bucks and 50 cents, not a bad card, right? But yeah, guys, that's all the cards I have for you that I think you should be looking at. Again, buy the cards that you're comfortable with and the cards that you will foresee yourself using in the future. But if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a huge like and comment down below, what are you interested in the tins? And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button to turn on the notification bell so you're updated the moment I upload new videos. But guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.